Hello all, it's Scooby331. Was down here having lunch at the local park, one of the local parks. This is actually the one at the Bay Beach. I think this is a new gazebo. This wasn't up here a few months ago. But figured since it's the beginning of March, or, well, yeah, mid-March at this point. What's it, the 19th, 20th? Anyway, since it's mid-March, I figured I'd show you guys the local beach hut and basically the park where everyone hangs in the summertime. This place, I joke, it's, I call it the monument to socialism because, this is what my taxes built in a nutshell. So, let's take a quick little gander at this place, shall we? Now, if you look over here, you see we got these ridiculously expensive lampposts. Anyone can get a price on one of these, I'd appreciate it. I'd like to know how much they usually go for if you can get a bargain compared to how much the town got fleeced for it. Over there is the water park. Now, the water park is adjacent to this area here. This is actually the restrooms. That's the reason that that window was mirrored. Now, really quick while I'm over here, I'm going to turn around and show you. Figures there's a gigantic tree in the way, so I have to walk back. Alright. Now, across the way, there is the basketball courts and tennis courts and the baseball diamond, the ice hockey rink, and the playground. That's basically what's over there. So, yeah, good times. Oh, and what that is, all shrink wrap behind it. You guys can look that up. That's Surfside 3 Marina. That's the largest marina on the East Coast, I think. Private yachting, power boats, giant cigarette boats, the big long things with all like 3 or 4 engines on the back that go 100 miles an hour. Was that transfer to something like 80 knots? Yeah, that's them. A couple of sailboats too. Anyway, I was showing you the rest of this place. Now, I'm not going to bother showing you the bathrooms because, honestly, who cares about a bathroom? They're not tenement-like most parks in New York. This is actually relatively new. This was built... Oh, here we go. It was dedicated in August 6, 2005. My boss, Steve Ballone, Rivetti, Henry, Janice Tinsley, Colbert. I think that's actually one of Stephen Colbert's in-laws. His last name is Colbert. He mispronounces it because he's ashamed to be Irish. Quirk Horsley, Keller Sandgren. Architect. I know this guy, I believe. He's a German gentleman. Lives down by, well, over here by the water. There's the bathrooms, as you can see. Now, they actually have to put a bike lock, a titanium one on here to keep people from stealing shit. But you can see it's all closed up in there, but this is the beach hut. They have like the nautical motif up there. And until you can see how much it is here, it's $4.50 for French fries, $4.50 for onion rings. It's expensive. And of course, there's Patches. And say hello, Patches. He's down here at the beach hut with me. No other beach hut premises, no other alcohol permitted. So they have a bar in there too. That's the thing. Now, get over here to the end of the landing. My God, it's so bright I can't even see. And it's not even summer yet. So here's what this place looks like. There's that water park again. Now here's actually the reason, the ironic part. That right there, that's the Bergen Point sewage treatment plant. Yeah, this is actually this beautiful blue salt water you see here. This is the Great South Bay. This is the water I live off of. This is you see those landmass across the way. That's actually a highway, and those are the beaches on the other side. This is actually a bay beach we're at. Those are the ocean beaches. This is actually the barrier island. If you look at the map of Long Island, that's the little strip of it right there. That's what protects us from the Atlantic Ocean. So what you're looking at is actually just a highway that separates us from the crashing, pounding surf. Kind of peaceful though, isn't it? This is actually what it looks like almost all the time. This is a choppy day on the Great South Bay. This is where I grew up fishing. I actually used to pull the dragnet down here. You'd go, two guys, usually me and my brother-in-law, and we pull the net and we'd get squid, all sorts of bay fish, different bait fishes too. There's a difference. Bay fish are just like the garbage fish. They're garbage because you throw them back. They're too small for you to actually keep. There's the cattails. Yeah, but I'm actually bothering to walk out here into the sand. I say bothering because I'm in sneakers and I walk with a cane, so it's actually a bit of a pain in the ass. I hate sand. That's actually one of the main reasons I didn't enlist. That sounds weird. It's actually like a pathological hatred I have of sand. It comes from working on this shit my entire childhood. Walking around. I used to walk here barefoot. It's actually safer now. As you can see, they raked the beach, so I don't see any syringes yet. But the main reason I walked over here, that's Jones Beach right down there. Past all those cormorants that are squawking. And that's the sewage treatment plant right there. That's Bergen Point. That's the Robin Moses Bridge. That's actually, that bridge right there is connected to the same thoroughfare. It's actually one that they can raise the bridge because we have a lot of sailboats. That is Fox and Grass Island directly across from us. Those two islands are actually, the reason I walked up is there was an optical illusion. Those are in the middle of the bay. What you're looking at directly ahead of us is what's called the cut. Now you come up the cut this way, straight ahead, and you follow the cut through that way behind this island here. That's the grasslands right behind it. That's where you go fishing. Now over there towards the trees, that's the path you're going to follow. You're going to be over there. There's actually marshland on the side. It's very flat. You can't see it, but the marshland cuts up over into there. Then you get back into, this is all marsh over here. You can't see it because it's very small area. And then you take it all the way to over here where I'm pointing. This is Gilgo Beach, this area. This is where I used to work, and also I would stay on the boat when I was younger. This right here is Cedar. That's Cedar Beach and Marina. Then right across here, that's where the OBI was, the Oak Beach Inn. So you guys can't really tell because, no offense, you're not locals, so you're not going to be able to tell right off the bat where I'm pointing. But anyone who lived here could just look across and tell you just from those bumps. Now that apparently is a pylon that's stuck out in the water. I'm going to have to contact the constables. Some imbecile's going to hit into that with a jet ski and we're going to have a tragedy. Yeah, in a nutshell, this is where I grew up. It's my stomping grounds, my home. So, thank you for listening. Sorry for this video running so long. We're going on 9 minutes, but did it as fast as I could. So, yeah, in a nutshell, this is Venetian Shores Park. When I was a kid, we used to call it Needle Park. You can see how much they improved it. So I guess this is socialism working. This is what you get if you have, you know, half the paycheck of an entire state to throw around. Especially one with the second highest populous state in the country, and we got the highest taxes. So yeah, do the mathematics. This shit should actually be covered in gold now that I think about it. But yeah, I was just looking over there. There's another playground. Forgot about that one. Yeah. And this is what pays for it all, they're going to tell you. That right there, that giant quote-unquote flagpole, yeah, that's a Wi-Fi tower. So everyone here, if you'll notice, all the kids are playing in between a gigantic radiation-emitting Wi-Fi tower and a sewage treatment plant. Yeah. I love New York. I'm Scooby331. Thank you for tuning in. Take care. Bye-bye.